Hey guys, this is TK2 and this is something different. So up till this point, every single game that I have put on YouTube has been a game with me in it. Well, I went to the IWC, the Indiana Warmachine Championship Qualifier this past weekend, and I had the opportunity to record some games, and I figured I'd share them with you, Art, because there's a lot of cool people there, and I think there's some interesting games going on at the top table, but I'm not sure because I actually haven't watched them yet because I wasn't a part of any of them. So this is going to be interesting because usually I know it's going to happen, but this time I don't. So I'm going to try something out, which is just going through, saying maybe what I think things should do, then let's see what people do themselves, so on and so forth. And so yeah, so I guess deployment first. I have the volume going on in the background, so I can actually have somewhat of a chance to know what people are saying. But I know what's in this Legion players list because I actually know the guy, and so I heard him saying, well, he was taken beforehand, or else I'd be even more helpless than normal. But he has a kitty cat, a shepherd. This is Proteus, eAbby, I do believe, Scythian, Carnivian, if I remember correctly, Angelius, and another shepherd. And then I heard earlier that this guy, who's pretty cool by the way, this guy over here ain't so bad himself, but I hang out with him all the time. I just met him not too long ago, and he's pretty cool. He's playing Rahn, who is not here, but these are the kittens, or not the kittens, they're the mittens, my bad. I don't know who this guy is, but something tells me he's that elf that's soulless and blows up. This is Iris. These are Mage Hunter Assassins, the crossbow, not the crossbow elves, the bow elves that have the arrows that blow up. Imperatus, maybe Rahn, but probably an Arcanist. More likely Rahn. I don't know what this solo is because I wasn't in the game. Probably an Arcnode of some sort because this is Rahn, the Detester Thane, and I think maybe a Mitten solo. No, there's 6 of them. So that's probably another Mitten. So yeah, that's deployment. So let's go ahead and get into the game. So the eAbby player goes first, I do believe, and I think he's just gonna kind of run up because, I mean, first turn, that's what everyone usually does, is they just always run up. And then it's going to be interesting for Rahn of what he can decide to do next. So let's just have everything run up and then take a look at it at the end. I'm not exactly sure whose he's going to put Fortify on, but there's probably going to be a token at the end of it. So then we can see. Okay, here we go. So it looks like Fortify is on the Carnivian, and then there's probably Spiny Growth on a whole bunch of people too, because I mean that's what you do with this person. So what I'm thinking maybe he can do is that pretty much, I would guess, well, I don't know what he would do. What would I do in this situation? So I'd want to shoot the Angelius because I don't like the Angelius. So that's what I'd probably do. I'd probably just shoot the bejesus out of that Angelius because it's a little far up. These guys don't care about line of sight. They can probably have 3 inches through the cloud. Eris, I would probably run over here to go shoot Epic Abby at another turn. And then I'd probably just run up too, because I think once you get the Angelius down, well, you still have to worry about Imperatus being eaten by the 2 Scythians and the Ravager, because, you know, they're not the Ravager, the Carnivian, because they're pretty big. I've never played against Proteus before, so I don't know what he'd do, but he's probably going to get up there in the face. And so, yeah, let's actually see what happens, shall we? So I have no idea what that was, but that was probably a TK. Okay, here we go. Ask him for defense and armor. He probably doesn't care because he's going to use his Arcane Assassin dudes who don't care about spells and anima, I do believe. Well, let's speed this up a little bit. So, we are going to go, or he is going to go. Well, focus is always a good thing to do first. Okay, yes, they're going to walk up, and hopefully they're going to shoot that, because I'm not sure what else they would shoot. Maybe I'd try and walk one up real far and try and get the shepherd, because trying to kill all the focus management is always a good thing. So, not everyone's in range, sadly. And then he's just going to go proceed and shoot. And I don't know how much damage he does, but it doesn't look like he's doing a lot because the other player is not isn't marking his card at all. So it looks like L's be L's and they freaking suck. Okay. So maybe if they were actually better, like undead, they probably would have killed the Angelius. Okay, so now the other elves are going to shoot. They have line of sight as well. But they do nothing as well. Oh boy, elves are terrible. Okay, running everyone up. That looks like it's either now or the guy who explodes. He has Iona and Halt. Those are two good people. Rahn moves up. Polarity Shield, if that's one of his spells. I do believe it is. And then, yeah, I'd be thinking right now, too, if I was playing elves and just had a terrible faction, that's exactly what I'd be doing. Camping's always a good choice. Which he does. Okay, and then the kittens are just going to walk up, and I guess they're going to get ready for a good feet turn, because he's going to need it after... I mean, he's playing elves, so it sucks to be him. Okay. So Proteus walks up. I would think if I think Proteus shoots and then drags people in, but I could be mistaking my rules. But regardless, what I would probably look to do now is, if I was the Legion player, is I would look to kill Imperatus. Because looking at this list, if this is just some Arc Node, that doesn't look like a Phoenix at all. So I'm not too scared about that. So really the biggest thing in this list, if I'm the Legion player, I'd be worried about is this guy right here, Imperatus. I'd also be worried about him, but I mean, he's kind of your end goal anyway. But I would believe under eAbby, if she can kill someone, she gets the +2 speed. So what are these guys? They're speed 6, so 11-inch threat with reach. He is inside the 12-inch long scenario. He's probably going to be able to get one Scythian on him, and he can probably get the Angelii on him too. So I would probably just go for broke and try and kill Imperatus this turn. 2 heavy beasts should do it. He does have the Phoenix protocol, but if you can get one Scythian on him and then an Angelii on him too, and just have them both run hot on Fury, that's a dead Imperatus. Then after that, it's like you just take the scenario and play keep away, or slowly start to whittle down Mage Hunter assassins. It's the Fury mechanic, so it's not as scary as if you're Warcasters. If you're a Warcaster, you're really worrying about these guys up here, but because you're a Warlock and use Fury, you don't worry about them too much. At least I feel like that's how I look at it as a Crix player. But yeah, I would look to do that, I think, and then I would look to get the kitty cat over someplace so that he can eventually go and get Rahn and knock him down, and then have the Angelius shoot him, or maybe the Carnivean shoot him, something like that, or eAbby can just kind of, finish the job on her own. But that's what I would do this turn, I feel like. So let's see what the Legion player does. He checks his cards. Okay, cool. So Proteus, I guess, is going to shoot that one guy, but be out of range. I'm not sure what the Shepherd's going to do. I just gotta score an army, so I'm looking to get into hordes a little bit more and actually realize what they do. So, oh wow, kitty cat kills something. Awesome. That is the Detester thing, because he fell off his horse. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure. Oh, I think the Shepherds are doing the whole control range thing, which is interesting. I usually see them taking off Fury, but I never thought to use them that way too. Or maybe since I'm not sure what's going on. I don't play eAbby, I play E-Scar, not eAbby. Okay, so he's just going to walk up. It looks like he's just going to walk up and frickin' be a brick and say, come at me, bro. Let's see what you can do. That's not a bad idea, because those three beasts right there are probably armored bajillion. Maybe he wasn't in range. I mean, the camera angle looks funny, so maybe things are different. But he takes some shots. Doesn't look like they do anything. Okay, the other guy goes, and I guess what I would be wanting to do in this point is try and kill the Angelii. Actually, you could lay down some serious hurt, because you have, oh, let's get rid of that. That's last turn's game plan. Because you have this girl right here, and she can shoot off animi, I do believe. And this one right here gives you, or gives him, spiny growth, or that's a her, really. That's more of an it, but whatever. And you're playing frickin' Rahn. So what Rahn can do is maybe have the Arc Node walk up, TK this guy out of the way, TK this guy out of the way, flip him back around and backwards. Eris moves up, strips off like the +4 armor or whatever he has on him, and Imperatus just walks up and kills him. I guess that's more, well, 3 TKs is 6, and then I guess he's an 8, Rahn's an 8, I believe. He gives 2 to Imperatus, Imperatus gets tuned up, maybe a harm from Iana, and that should be enough to dent this one, maybe? Oh, well then with shooting, yes, with all the other shooting, and with some mittens. Mittens can play keep away, they can maybe walk up and snipe this one. If they can snipe that one, and they can also snipe this one, then that's going to be good. That's getting way too messy. If they can take out, if these two guys can like take out the support, then that's huge, because it's just one Warcaster with not that much fury, and what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy war beasts and a light beast? I mean, if you can take out the fury support, that would be really huge. So that's what I think I might do. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, so he just said apparition triggers, so it's the light warjack with apparition, not a phoenix. Okay. So I have no idea what that guy's called, a chimera or something, I don't know. It's a red jack, and they're just sad because they're living elves. Okay, so let's see what happens first. Iana on halt walk up, always a good idea. I guess they're gonna harm the Angelii. That's also a good thing to go after, because if the Imperatus gets all up there, it's not like he's playing E-Scar and then he can just feed on Imperatus and then keep it safe. So he would be kind of trading the Carnivian for Imperatus, but I think that might still be nice because you're getting rid of the spiny growth. I'm not really too sure, but it also looks like Abby doesn't have that much fury on her. So maybe he could have also moved up his dudes a little bit more and shot eAbby for a little bit. But it looks like the bow elves are going. It doesn't look like they do any damage either, because oh nope, he's getting the marker out. Okay, he actually marked some damage. Great job, elves. You actually did something this turn. Mittens are going, maybe? Yeah? I do not know. Maybe he's thinking next. Okay. I think Eris shot. I think that Carnivian spray was an Eris shooting. Oh, no. No, he passed the turn. Did he pass the turn? No, he didn't pass the turn. Okay, he was just rolling dice. Nope, that was a pause, not a... Okay. So, who's going? Arcanist. Power booster. Play with the tape measure. Okay, the Tester Thane walks up. He's probably smacking the cat. I mean, that's what I'd do. He's kind of worthless now. Oh, that is the ninja dude, because he just jumped over the cat. Okay, so he's going to be whacking a Scythian. I guess he did a little bit of damage, because my friend Legion player actually got the marker out. The kittens are going. They're zapping some things. Punching some things. Looks like the cat's pretty hurt. Yep, because the cat's dead. Then I think he's going to zap the Fury support. No, he's not going to zap the Fury support. Okay, what's Rahn going to do? Rahn is maybe super slamming. That's another option. He could super slam the one beast and have just the other ones just go crazy. I'm not exactly sure why he did, because nothing really moved and it didn't look like anything took damage. Okay, let's see if the Angelii dies. And the Angelii dies. So that's also good, because now he's in a position where there's no more AP attack. I mean, the guy still has armor and he still has 3 heavy war beasts. I'm not exactly sure how damaged the heavy war beasts are, because as you can see, the cards are nice and glossed over. But maybe what I'd look to do now is, well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe just go kill Rahn. Because he has a polarity shield. She gives them flight. You can have this guy. If I really don't think he has the drag thing, I'm thinking he does. But he can walk up here. He can clear out this one and this one, because he probably has reach with those tentacles. Then you could... Oh no, you might not be able to fit. Oh no, you can fit. You just take... You have... what's her face? eAbby. Come over here. Kill one of these dudes off to get the +2 speed. Pop V. I'm not sure if she has sprint, but she has teleport. She has teleport. So she teleports over here. And then you just load one guy up with spiny growth. And then have one Scythian just fly over whatever this little sucker Light Warjack, who probably doesn't have crit knockdown on his gloves, or knockdown or anything like that, and fly over him, land right here, and just kill Rahn. I mean, I might be ignorant and might be a Crix player, but that's what I'd probably do. Or if you want to do something else, you could also, you know, go ahead and just take out this Jack, take out that Jack, clear this squad, maybe also kill the scenario and just start putting heavier, or kill the objective and then just start putting heavy scenario pressure on. You could do that too, because these guys over here don't seem like they're having that great of a game. So you can pretty much ignore them. Maybe run her over here behind everything. I mean, it's not like it matters because they have Phantom Dancer on it, but these guys would matter. Yeah, so I guess he has a couple options. Let's actually see what he does, since he's playing the game and not me. So I guess things expire. That works as well. Checking his control area. And he is going to... That's a great way to get your charged thing out. So kill the Weapon Master dude. I do believe that was a teleport. I would have imagined he'd pop feet, maybe. I don't see a feet token, so maybe he didn't. Okay, I don't think he did. Okay, one Scythian goes. He's probably going to scrap the Imperatus. Well, I'm used to Crix Jack armor, so the Imperatus is probably going to live with all his boxes. Looks like he got through the shields. He's probably going to throw the other guy at it, maybe? Yeah? I don't know. Okay, other Scythians going for the other Jack. Yep, this one should be scrapped. If this one's not scrapped, I'm going to be shocked. Okay, yep, there he goes. And he's going to... He didn't leave a wreck marker, so that's how you know it was really super scrapped. Oh, no, he has RFP. Got the objective too. That's always good. Imperatus is still around, but what can you do there? He still has one more beast who hasn't gone. Proteus is going om nom nom. And then... Oh, he really got a lot of dudes. What's the Carnivian going to do? The Carnivian is going to... charge Rahn. Nice. I like it. Too bad. Oh, he does have reach because it is a feat. Oh my gosh. This list is stupid. I don't like eAbby at all. And is Rahn dead? It looks like Rahn is dead. Nice. Okay, great. So that was game one of the IWC Legion eAbby versus Rahn. And, well, I still got 3 more coming, so stay tuned.